Hey guys, this is Broken. Haven't made a video in a while, but I felt like making one today because I wanted to share some small tips on setting up your hotkeys as Meepo. So if you want to play Meepo or any other hero which requires a lot of micromanagement, you're probably going to be wanting to set up some control groups. You see, like I have 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I have Alt 2, Alt 3, Alt 4, Alt 5, and D and F. Now, one of the problems when setting up hotkeys for Meepo is running out of available keys on the left hand side of your keyboard that you can press easily because you've already got all these keys hotkeyed to some other function. But there's a cool thing you can do, which is you can actually double up on some keys without using Alt or anything like that. And in the case of Meepo, these keys are E, R, D, and F, and I'll tell you why. Basically, Meepo's E and his R, his passive and his ultimate, they're both passive, so they don't need you never need to press E or R when you're playing Meepo. And D and F, he doesn't have a fifth or a sixth skill, so you don't need to press those keys either. Now, obviously, what you're thinking probably is that when you put these as your hotkeys, and I have R, you see, for select all of the units right here. So I have R, D, and F. You might be thinking when you put these in your options that every single time you want to play another hero, you have to change them back so that your heroes have these skills on these hotkeys. And that's actually not true, and I'll show you. If you go back to normal hotkeys, on the default you see that D, F, and R are missing. But if we check any hero, they're all there. Every single one. You can see everything that is blue here means that they have D, F, and R. And when you play in a game, the hero-specific hotkeys take priority over your control groups. So if I'm playing Axe, for example, when I press R, instead of doing select all units, it will activate my ultimate. So this means that you don't have to switch your hotkeys every single time you play Meepo or play a hero after Meepo, and you're able to use D, F, and R for your control groups. And you could also use E in the case of Meepo, since he has a passive skill for his E. Now you can do this with any hero who doesn't have D and F skills or has passive skills on a certain hotkey. Now the way you do this is simply go into your settings, like this, and put the hotkeys for the control groups you want. As you can see, I've got R, D, and F, like I already said. That's all you gotta do. And then you go back to your normal hotkeys, and you don't want default. What you want to do is you want to make sure that this option is selected, unit-specific hotkeys, and then go through every single hero and make it the way you want, D, F, R. And that may seem like quite a daunting task to go through all 110, 111, something like that, heroes and set up all their hotkeys, but it really doesn't take that long. It actually takes like 5 minutes. And all you gotta do is make sure that Meepo has these ones unselected. So no D, no F, and no R. You can actually skip over every hero which is already outlined in blue. If the hero is outlined in blue, then you know that you have these set up properly. If it's not, I actually just noticed which I missed Gyrocopter, so I'll show you. You can see it's not F and R. And now he is outlined in blue, so I know that he is good. And I'll show you again, Meepo still has these hotkeys missing, and in my options R, D, and F are still bound to these. So this was just some short little tips if you're looking to set up Meepo hotkeys. Hopefully this helps you if you're trying to set up a lot of control groups for Meepo. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you guys next time.